Yo, what is up, YouTube? Absolutely insane gameplay in this video. This gameplay is going to be my thoughts on the Vanguard beta, and I'll also have background gameplay. But yeah, I have a Google Doc pulled up here with all the thoughts I'm going to go through. And yeah, pretty much I want to start off by saying this beta was just so much fun, in my opinion. Like it was probably the most fun beta I've played. Uh, like Call of Duty beta I've ever played. I was just grinding this beta. I think I streamed 36 hours over the second weekend, the PC weekend, and it was pretty much the only game, or actually the only game that I played during the time it was out, because I was never getting bored of it. It was just like I'm getting off because I'm extremely tired, not that I'm like angry at the game or just burnt out or any of that stuff. But yeah, I think a big part of that was the blitz mode. If it was 6v6 the entire game, it would definitely be a lot more boring and I would probably have not grinded it that much. But having the blitz mode and the assault mode, I think, like mixing it up, having 10v10 on some maps, 18v18, 24v24, or whatever it was, it just makes it so much more chaotic and so much more fun. You're just constantly in action, having to slide cancel, readjust, snap on people, pop the 4 pieces, 5 pieces, 6 pieces here and there. But yeah, I think the blitz mode's definitely fun. Pubs are gonna be really, really enjoyable in this game. Uh, and yeah, so pretty much for the maps, Gavutu, the ship map, 6v6 on that's kind of boring. It's like really, really slow paced, and then same with the Red Star. But like having assault and blitz on those maps, it makes those maps really fun. And then Hotel Royale and Eagle's Nest, 6v6 on those aren't too bad, but blitz is just so much more fun, so much more action, all that type of stuff. And yeah, ranking the maps, I think Red Star was definitely my least favorite map, and then Gavutu was third. And then between Eagle's Nest and Hotel Royale, I think Hotel Royale was my favorite, and then Eagle's Nest was second. But those two are really, really close. Also, I dropped a V2 on all 4 of the maps, and multiple nuke medals on all the maps. So I don't know. I liked all of them. Red Star was kind of annoying at times with how people played in the windows and just camped. But overall, the maps were pretty enjoyable. Uh, with the weapons, I think the gunplay is really good in this game. MP40 was just my favorite gun to use. Tommy gun melted also. STG was good. The bar was good, and like 2-shotted headshot or something like that. I tried out the Volk. That gun felt pretty fun. It felt more of an SMG than an AR, I'm gonna be honest, but I think I have a gameplay coming out using it. But it was pretty fun gun to run around with. And then the NZ41 or whatever it's called, the other AR. That gun I played around with a little bit. It's pretty good, but I think the STG and the bar are just way better than it. The Itra Burst, I didn't level it up, but just using it at level 1, it was awful. And then I didn't play around with any of the LMGs, snipers, shotguns. The pistols, machine pistol felt nice. I didn't use the rocket launchers or the knife at all. And yeah, I think the Sten was also pretty okay. It was like, I don't know, I didn't use it too much. I think the other 2 SMGs are just so much better than it. But some people were saying it was okay. The TTK in this game, I think it's one of the biggest issues. I think it's way too quick. It should be tuned down by like 1 or 2 bullets every gun. Uh, but yeah, the TTK is just insanely quick. You get melted 3-bulleted, 4-bulleted. It's just way too quick. The perks in this game were really okay. Like Ghost, I like how it works where you have to be moving for it to work. I hate the radar perk, how it has to be a perk. Like the enemies should just show up if they're shooting unsuppressed on the minimap, but and that's just how COD is. But they went with the MW style, so you have to use that radar perk for it to work. And then perk 3, I just used double time. So I think I was running Ghost, radar, and double time the entire time I played. The kill streaks, honestly, they're all pretty okay. I think the care package, I didn't use it at all, but it felt like people were just losing all their care packages out of the map, and like the marker was really bouncy, or the care packages were bouncy. I don't know what too much about that. I think the counter UAV lasted a little too long. It felt like there was constant counter UAV some of the games. Dogs were pretty good. The flame knot's pretty good. The war machine, I think it honestly deserves a buff. It's pretty bad in the nade launcher. Uh, and yeah, mortar strike was iffy, but I mainly just use radar, glide bomb, and dogs. Uh, but yeah, I think the gameplay is really good. They're using the Modern Warfare 2019 engine. And honestly, I really enjoyed the movement in that game with being able to bunny hop. And this game just feels so smooth with the movement and everything. I also like how there's a delay after the slide cancel in this game. So you can't just constantly spam slide cancel, and you actually have to think about when you're gonna slide cancel to camera people, and like just kind of play smarter instead of just spamming it and cameraing literally every second. Uh, Also, playing this game on PS4 that first weekend, it kind of had me worried. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, I don't think the game's built for PS4 at all. It just felt so choppy, and being limited to 80 FOV and all that stuff. It just didn't feel like it was built for PS4. But some people on PS5 are saying it runs smooth, and on PC it just ran beautifully. So I think this game's definitely made for next gen, which makes sense because all the next gen consoles are out, and the PC switch for competitive and all that stuff. Like I feel like we're in the year where we're switching to the next gen consoles from old gen. Uh, but yeah. Also, I think the worst part about this game, the beta, was definitely the spawns. The spawns on every one of the maps were terrible. I don't know if it's just because 18 people, 18v18 on some of the maps, the smaller maps, or like what it was, but it just felt so like squad spawny. Like I honestly, squad spawn shouldn't be a thing, and it just felt like so squad spawny. You just constantly spawning on top of each other, on top, on top, on top. And then some maps you're even spawning into fire, and then like behind enemies at sometimes. Like the spawns were definitely the worst part about the game. But if they can fix that, we're in for like a really good year of COD. Also, Dead Silence being a field upgrade. I rather it be a perk. Being a field upgrade's like just stupid, but it was so hard to sound tour in this game. I was having a difficult time. I know a bunch of other people were having a difficult time. Like the game audio just felt so quiet, and you just couldn't hear anything on the map really. So I think they should try to tweak the audio mix and make footsteps louder, and hopefully change Dead Silence from a field upgrade to a perk if they do make the footsteps and the game overall louder. Uh, but yeah, I'm excited for a good year. Hopefully competitive's good. It feels good with the gameplay and the gunplay. The map's pretty good too. 16 maps at launch to pick through for the competitive maps. So that's a really good sight to see. Also, another hope of mine is that there's a good league play system. I hope it's not like Cold Wars. Cold Wars, in my opinion, was just terrible, having to do all that ladder crap and just level up through gems. It just didn't make sense. I hope there's like an actual, like in World War II, the elo system they did. That system was honestly just pretty, like, probably the best system that I can think of. Just like losing LP or ELO if you lose the game, and then gaining if you win the game. I think that's just the best system, and not having to do all this ladder, uh, all that crap. You know what I mean? Uh, but yeah, overall, the beta was really fun. Not normally like in betas you would get burnt out and just like stop playing and not want to play and switch to a different game, but this game I was just grinding the beta constantly when it was out, like just didn't switch to another game, which is really rare for a beta. So yeah, this game's just really, really good, and looking forward to a really fun year. They just have to tweak some of the stuff, and Sledgehammer is known for being good listeners to the community. So if they listen to the community, tweak the stuff that they should, have a good ranked play system, or league play, whatever they decide to call it, have a good year of competitive, good year of pubs, have a good mix, balance, tune down the SBMM. We're looking towards a really good year of COD. But yeah, overall, I think the beta was like, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10, or an 8.5, like around that range. It was just really fun in my opinion. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the content on the channel, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel. Let me know what videos you are enjoying and what videos you are not enjoying. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
I put the new 4Gs on the T. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. That's all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember getting them all with the whole beat. Now niggas can't us a call cause I'm hauling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. All this designer on my body got me drip. About the objects, I'm a big two. If I got up on a lean, I'm a